Eden. Thank you, Bearcat Man. That was fantastic. I'd like to welcome you to our 129th annual commencement ceremony honoring the class of 2021. Right. This is a very special evening tonight. 192 seniors will be receiving the WF West High School diploma. We're proud of these students and their achievements. They really overcame adversity this year. They worked hard. They persevered when they needed to. And here we are tonight. We think they have the tools that will help them be successful and continue in their future in career and college. Seniors, your parents, guardian, grandparents, family, friends, K-12 teachers, and community are gathered here tonight to celebrate this milestone with you. I think to take a moment and have you stand and find your family, give them a big wave and a big thank you. Excellent. And who said it was going to rain? Isn't this beautiful tonight? Yes. That's one thing this class gets to celebrate together is the first ever outside graduation. Pretty exciting. Many of our seniors have attended school in the Chehalis School District from kindergarten through 12th grade. So these students that have attended school in the Chehalis community for the majority of their school career, we just want to see how many of you are there. Would you stand up for a moment? Amazing. Yep. Wonderful. Thank you, students. And to officially start our ceremony tonight, I would like you to join me in standing for the national anthem being sung by Ethan Olson and Catherine Sheridan, and signed by our American Sign Language students, Laney Ruiz and Isabel Santiago. What so proudly we twilight's last gleam, bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we were so gallantly streaming. Rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, it proved the night flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled wave, land of free, and the home of the brave. And at this time, I would like to invite Annabelle Lopez to the podium, and Annabelle will give the class welcome and review of some great things that have made this class of 2021 one of a kind, a class to be remembered.
Good evening. On behalf of the class of 2021, it is my pleasure to welcome the faculty and staff, siblings, friends, loved ones, and most importantly, my fellow classmates to the 2021 WF West graduation ceremony. Thank you to everyone gathered here today to witness and to celebrate this special occasion with us. The fact that we are here in Bearcat Stadium is a testament to how strong our school and community is. 2021 has been a trying time, but our graduating class has demonstrated that we are capable of anything that comes our way. I believe each person here has played a major role in shaping each of us into the people we are today and guiding us along the way. For this and everything else that you have done for us, we say thank you. WF West is a special place that we are very fortunate enough to have attended. This school has offered so many opportunities that other schools cannot offer their students. These opportunities have helped our graduating class become critical thinkers, honorable people, and prepared us for the next stages of our lives. I know that each and every one of my classmates is going to leave a lasting impact on this earth. We have people heading off to college, trade school, the military, and the workforce next year, but we have one great thing in common, that we are Bearcats. Being a Bearcat is a very special honor that few people have the privilege of experiencing. Roaming these hallways the last 4 years has been one of the greatest things to happen to me, and I'm thankful for that. Again, welcome to the 21 WF West graduation, and congratulations, class of 2021. I want to leave you with one last thing. As we graduate today, remember to thank those who got you here. Google, SparkNotes, Lewis County Coffee, Command C and Command V. Thank you.
Next, we have three students who are selected by the class of 2021 to represent them here tonight. These students will be reflecting on their collective past and present and will roadmap the future. Our first speaker this evening is Alexa Martin. Alexa will be attending Centralia College next year to study sports medicine. Please welcome Alexa Martin.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to say I'm very honored to have been given the opportunity to present this speech. I want to say thank you to our family who can come in person, to those watching at home, our teachers, staff, and faculty members. We couldn't have done it without you. To my fellow students, we only arrived here 4 short years ago, and now it's already time to leave. Where did the time go? It seems like only yesterday we were little freshmen on orientation day trying to figure out where our classes were so we didn't have to ask the scary seniors on the first day of school. But now we are the scary seniors, the seniors who stand here ready to graduate and move forward into the real world. Starting today, we will be moving up in the world. Some of us will attend college out of state, some will stay local, and others of us are already career ready. It's crazy to think that in only 10 short years, we'll be back at our class reunion as doctors, nurses, lawyers, architects, and so much more. But all in all, we will always remember the fun times we have had together. We won't forget about the state championships, the Friday night lights, basketball games, spirit weeks, assemblies, and class comps. Although this year hasn't gone as planned, we can't forget about all the times we have spent together. It's crazy to see how fast these past 4 years flew by, just like our teachers and parents said it would. So I hope that each and every one of you have cherished these precious moments we have spent together, because no matter how much you might want to, you can't come back to high school. There is a truth we have to face whether or not we want to. Everything actually ends. As much as I have looked forward to this day, I am not ready for it to end. The last day of summer, the final chapter of a good book, the end with a close friend. But endings are inevitable. Leaves fall, and we close the book. Today is one of those days for all of us. Today we say our goodbyes. not just to each other, but to our school, our teachers, and our wonderful faculty members. But as Winnie the Pooh said, how lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard.
Thank you, Alexa. Our second speaker tonight is Lucas Wickert. Lucas will be attending Arizona State University with plans to study education. Please welcome Lucas Wickert.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lucas Wickert, and let me just start off by saying, what a year. We were hit with this pandemic in March 2020 and watched the class of 2020 say goodbye to the last 3 months of school. As we were thinking that it would be over soon and life would be back to normal for our senior year, it turned out to be the opposite. But I don't want to dwell on COVID. I want to talk about what really matters is all the memories I've shared with you guys. I remember coming into Ari Bennett and meeting my friends, playing tetherball at recess, foursquare, and chasing girls around on the playground. Then we went to Olympic Elementary, and I started playing salt and pepper, wall ball, and the boys getting yellow cards for playing tackle football. Then there was middle school. We had the legendary lunch table talks, socials where we all learned how to dance and save space for Jesus. And and do y'all remember how fun field day was with that inflatable obstacle course of 10 people? Yeah, we've had some pretty good times. And then we graduated middle school. We thought these 4 years of high school would be so long, and look at us now. You guys are a huge part of my life, and you guys will stay in my heart forever. I will never forget the memories that we all had. I'd like to say a quick shout out to some of my brothers that have changed my life. Carter, Cade, Britt, Grayson, Darren, Max, Colby, Anthony, Bryce, and Jake. I'm grateful for all the memories we made, and you guys will always be my brothers. I will always be there for all you guys, and I hope to stay close with you guys in the future. And everyone else, I hope I see every one of you guys being successful and doing what you love to do. Make sure when you go off to college and whatever it is you do that you strive for it and you work really hard, and everything will pay off in the end like it does now. You guys have changed my life, and there's no one else I'd want to graduate with. Thank you for everything that you guys have done. This class of people are not like any others. I love all you guys, and I hope to see you all one day back in this small town. I'll always remember the class of 2021 as it was an amazing 14 years. Thank you.
Good job, Luke. Our final speaker tonight is Aaron Matagi. Aaron is graduating from high school as well as Centralia College this year with his associates in biology. He will be attending the University of Washington next year to study law. Please welcome Aaron Matagi. Come on up.
Okay, real quick. Oh, this is loud. Okay, real quick, before we get started, can we make a TikTok? Let's do it. Oh, wait, let me decide what I'm going to do. Okay, so to start, I'm going to hold it here. I'm going to say a few things, and then I'm just going to go over my head, and then I'm going to pan around, and you all just like cheer and do crazy stuff, okay? It'll be cool. Okay, good fake cheering. Okay. put this to drafts. Let's get started. Oh, okay. Guys, since most of you here are my friends, I'm going to be incredibly honest with you. I'm so hungry right now. I've literally been sitting in that seat, like we've had to be here 2 hours before and I haven't eaten anything. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. And of course, when you're hungry, the only thing you can think about is how hungry you are, right? So I'm sitting there thinking about how hungry I am, and I'm thinking, well, let's try and solve this with a philosophical viewpoint. So I thought, well, to solve a problem, you have to know what caused the problem. Well, duh. You're hungry because you haven't eaten. And as I thought about this more, I came up with what I like to call Aram's third law of hunger. And it goes something like this. In the absence of food, there will be hunger. Let me say that again. In the absence of food, there will be hunger. Now, I don't know about the rest of you, but I've had a lot of absences in my life this year. An absence from school, an absence from work, an absence from clubs, organizations, friends, just about everything you can think of. But do you know what this absence creates, class of 2021? This absence creates a hunger, a drive, a motivation, if you will, to do and be more than anyone before us has ever been. We just have to apply it. Nicki Minaj once said, and I quote, "You know what inspires me? Fearlessness, drive. I hate lazy people. Barbs, stay in school. Don't you ever be lazy. Don't you ever complain about hard work. Work hard. It pays off." We're this close from going out into that world. And the only thing I've heard is how scary, depressing, violent, chaotic, what am I missing? Expensive that world can be. So people will try and tell us, play it safe. Get a job with a 401k. Get a job with dental insurance. But you know what I say? Screw them. Be reckless. Make mistakes and then make them again. Because the moments you're going to remember in 50 years are not the moments in which you were adequately average. You're going to remember the moments where you gloriously failed. And in making these mistakes, you're going to find what truly makes you happy, what truly makes you happy. The only person you have to live this entire life with is yourself. So don't waste it away living for other people. Do what makes you happy at the cost of everyone else. As a society, we become... Why are you all laughing? This is serious. Okay. As a society, we become obsessed with this idea of being a main character. That somehow each and every one of your stories is somehow individually so important that it trumps everyone else's. But there's a hard truth we have to face with this. Some of you, you will be somebody. But most of you won't. Hey, I said it was harsh. And that's okay. Because there's a key to how a beehive functions. It's not because there are thousands of queen bees, but the hive also can't function without one. It is in the perfect synchronous work of them working together that the beehive achieves its highest functioning capacity. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to go out into that world and be a worker bee. Don't be afraid to be the backbone that our society depends on. We depend on every single somebody in this to make this world continue to spin. Now, don't misinterpret this. Please don't misinterpret this. I want you all to have aspirations so big that you get nervous telling other people. In fact, that's what they've always told us, right? Dream big. You know what I say? Why dream at all? Because to say that your goals are just dreams is to admit to yourself that it is just a concoction of your unconscious mind while you lay fast asleep on your pillow. To say that your goals are dreams is to admit to yourself that you know a part of them is just fantasy. So don't go out there with big dreams. Go out into the world with huge goals. Go out there with huge plans. Don't have a dream career. Don't have a dream life. Picture you're already there. And someday, you will be. Remember when we were 5 years old and they asked us who we wanted to be when we grow up? Our answers were things like astronaut, princess, or in my case, explorer. When we were 10, they asked again. We answered things like cowboy, rock star, I'm looking at you, Jay, I'm looking at you. Or in my case, President of the United States. But now that we've grown up, they want a serious answer. Well, how's this? Who the hell knows? This isn't the time to make hard and fast decisions. This is the time to make mistakes. Take the wrong train and get stuck somewhere. Fall in love a lot. Major in philosophy because there's no way to make a career out of that. Change your mind and change it again because nothing is permanent. So make as many mistakes as you can. That way, someday, when they ask us who we want to be when we grow up, we won't have to guess. We'll know.
Nice job.
Oh, I'll grab this for you. Good.
All right. Next, we would like to recognize some students here tonight. And first up, I would like to introduce you to our top 10. This is a very special group of students who have earned the right to wear the gold honor cords. This signifies that they have qualified for the top 10 scholastically in their class. Please hold your applause until all top 10 are on the stage to be recognized. First, Abigail Kay. Abigail's our valedictorian. She's wearing the gold medallion to signify her 4.0 GPA. Jacob Bloomdahl, Drew Reynolds, Lori Christian, Stephanie Drummond, Brian Lee, Jay Caird, Cade Haller, Allison Dixon. Please join me in applause for our top 10 graduates. I'll ask our top 10 to remain on the stage for a moment, and I'd like to introduce 15 more top scholars who make up our top 25. As I read your names, please stand and be recognized. Annalise Warner, Gracie Erickson, Madison Berman, Darren Gray, Lucas Wickert, Tiana Jeffries, Cassie Schilter, Brian Bach, Bryce Laufenberg, Evan Moon, Ryan Purdy, Jessica Smallwood, Brianna Powell, William Hufford, and Ashla Anderson. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me again in congratulating our top 25. Congratulations, students. You may now be seated. The Honor Scholar Award is WF West High School's esteemed recognition for completion of rigorous course preparatory academic work throughout high school. Honor students have earned the right to wear the gold stole at graduation. They also receive a pin for their stole to recognize their achievement in an honors pathway. Those students who have earned full honors are wearing an honors medallion. Honor students, when I recognize your pathway, would you please stand and remain standing until all honors have been recognized? 9 of our students have earned full honors and are wearing the medallion tonight. With those 9 students, please stand. 23 students have earned honors in STEM coursework. Would you please stand? And 11 students have earned honors in advanced English coursework. Please stand. And 38 students have earned honors in humanities, the combination of social studies and world language. Please stand. Excellent. Please join me in applauding our honors award winners tonight. Career and technical education. We are pretty proud and believe we have one of the finest career and technical ed departments in the state of Washington. Students in these programs can also earn dual college credit, and we'd like to recognize several students who have excelled in career and technical education pathway. Would the following students please stand or remain standing to be recognized for earning a certificate of proficiency and honors in career and technical education? In fine arts, Mackenzie Glass, Chloe Heron, and Cassidy Lakey. In metals technology, Logan Cole and Isaac Morris. In welding technology, Logan Cole. In agricultural technology, Logan Cole and Isaac Morris. And in child and family sciences, Erlanda Luque. Please join me in celebrating these students. Congratulations. It's an honor for our students to be selected as department award winners. These students are selected by subject area teachers as the distinguished senior in that subject area. Department award winners are wearing a pin on their stole tonight, marking their achievement, and they're also listed in tonight's program. Will the department award winners please stand and remain standing to be recognized? In art, Cassie Schilter. In family and consumer sciences, Erlanda Luque. In engineering and science, Conrad Duncan. In biotechnology and science, Abby Kay. In world languages, Lucas Wickert. In language arts, Allison Dickinson. In mathematics, Jacob Bloomdahl. Instrumental music, Allison Dixon. In choir, Catherine Sheridan and Ethan Olson. In career and technical education, Lawson Goldsby. In lifetime fitness, Darren Gray. In social studies, Lori Christian. And in student support, Julia Hansen. Congratulations, department award winners. Many of our graduates have earned a place on the honor roll, maintaining a total grade point average of 3.25 above. These students have earned the right to wear the silver honor cord tonight. And would the honor roll students please stand and be recognized? Congratulations, honor roll students. Our WWest chapter of National Honor Society members have maintained a grade point average of 3.0 or above. They have exemplified the national standards for scholarship, for leadership, service, and good character. Will the National Honor Society members please stand and be recognized? Outstanding. Many of you have pursued rigorous coursework and college-level opportunities. Would you please stand If you have taken one or more advanced placement course, if you've taken one or more college and the high school course at WF West, or if you've taken running start classes at Centralia College. And I would add 15 of this year's Running Start students have also earned their associate in arts degree. Congratulations, students. The financial support provided to our school and our graduates is something unequaled in most communities. This is a very special place, and we're very proud and grateful of our community partnerships, and the generous support and belief in our students. We had a wonderful scholarship night to recognize our graduates and the generosity of this community. And you can look in your program and find a complete list of scholarships and awards each student has received. As of tonight, the class of 2021 has a grand total of scholarships over $2.7 million. Great job, Bearcats. One of our longest standing scholarships is the WF West Scholarship. William F. Blanche West is designated income in a trust estate to provide scholarships to deserving students. It was the hope that for Mr. West, that the opportunity and financial support for college would motivate students to go and to persist through 4 years of college and earn a degree. Since 1970, this fund has awarded nearly $2.5 million in scholarships. This year, 41 of our class of 2021 students will receive a total of $61,000 from the West scholarships for 4 years of college. In addition, they may renew the scholarship for graduate level study for up to 8 years total. Will the 2021 WF West Scholarship recipients please stand at this time and be recognized? Congratulations. The Kauffman Scholarship is our second most long-standing scholarship and began in 1979. This scholarship fund was developed by Mrs. and Mr. John Kauffman in honor of their son, John Freeman Kauffman. We are grateful and honored that the Kauffman's tribute to their son was a scholarship for students pursuing career and college preparation. This year, 10 students received $10,000 in the Kauffman Foundation. These students will receive this money throughout 4 years of college. Would the Kauffman Scholarship winners please stand for recognition? Congratulations. The West and Kauffmans have inspired many other individuals and organizations in our community to provide scholarships for post-secondary education. In addition, many seniors have received scholarships from universities and organizations in our state and from across the nation. Now, would all students who receive a scholarship please stand and be recognized? Very incredible. Nice job. Now, it's my pleasure tonight to introduce Dr. Christine Maloney, the superintendent of the Chehalis School District. Dr. Maloney.
Thank you, Mr. Walters. Good evening. This year is one we will definitely never, ever forget. You began your senior year Zooming to class and telling each other to unmute. And then in November, you actually got to return to class on a hybrid model. Tonight, you are together for the very first time as the class of 2021. You are finishing strong, and I couldn't be more proud. You will leave tonight with a diploma and an accomplishment that you will take with you for the rest of your lives. You met challenges with determination, creativity, and patience. You are an inspiration to us all. So let's all unmute for the last time and congratulate the class of 2021 tonight. Woo! Now, it's my pleasure to introduce our school board members tonight. Our community is very fortunate to have a school board that is dedicated to providing each student an excellent education and to help prepare them to be successful in your own chosen career or college post-secondary opportunities. It is my pleasure to introduce our board members who are present this evening. Vice President Larry Peterson. You can applaud. Director Vicki Daniels. And Director Colleen State. Our school board values the dedication, service, and contributions that members of our community make to our school district. Because we were unable to present last year's Board Award of Excellence, I would like to introduce Director Colleen State, who was past president of our school board, to give the 2020 Award of Excellence.
The Chehalis School District Board of Directors presents its Award of Excellence each year at graduation. As Dr. Maloney said, last year we were unable to make this an in-person award due to the pandemic, so it seemed appropriate to include it in the 2021 ceremony. Just like the class of 2020, you graduates grew up in a community with an extraordinary history of support for you and our schools. There is a tradition of giving here that is unlike any other community. Thousands of graduating Bearcats, including many in this class, have received Weston Kaufman scholarships. Other families, including the Smiths and the Lintons, the Ingersons and the Shaws, have followed with remarkable legacy gifts to support students and education. All of these families have contributed with one goal in mind: to help build a brighter future for young people from Chehalis. The 2020 recipient has continued this legacy of benefiting every Chehalis young person as well as our entire community. I am pleased to present the 2020 Award of Excellence to the founders and owners of Pacific Mobile Structures, Dick Hawkinson, Gene Sheridan, Garth Hawkinson, and Gretchen Moore. We are so very grateful for your generous and effective support of Chehalis young people. Your family has a heart for giving and service. Your support for community projects, including the Gail and Carolyn Shaw Aquatic Center, the renovation of Penny Playground, your work with Boys and Girls Club, all benefit Chehalis students. Additionally, you help the families of our first responders by providing daycare during the COVID-19 pandemic. We are tremendously grateful. On behalf of the school board, the district, our students in this community, I say thank you and bless you. Thank you. Thank you.
I just wanted to say one thing before we go. Aram had it right about going through life. And one thing I want all you graduates to think about, though, when you become rich and famous, and maybe not so rich, but still settled in the community, that you need to think about giving back to the community when you get to the position where you can, either the community you grew up in or the community that you end up in. So give a good thought. I know you got a long ways to go yet, but when you get there, think about giving back to the community. Thanks a lot.
At this time, I would like to invite our current Vice President of the Board, Mr. Larry Peterson, to present the 2021 Board Award of Excellence.
8 years ago, the Chehalis School District launched our Student Achievement Initiative, and it enhanced the education received by every graduate here tonight. The Student Achievement Initiative aims to prepare every student for career and college. A key goal is to double the number of students graduating from WFWS and then going on to earn a credential past high school. There are many tangible results of this effort, including 100% graduate college acceptance, including military and trade schools. Every single graduate you see here tonight has been admitted to college, military, or trade school. A key partner in this amazing work is Centralia College. The Chehalis School Board of Directors presents its Award of Excellence each year at graduation. I'm pleased to present the 2021 Award of Excellence to Centralia College President, Dr. Robert Moorbacher, and his team for his leadership and the work of the Centralia College team. The Centralia College team has given so much time and effort to enhance the future for our graduating Bearcats. It would take a very long time to outline all of the specific actions that Centralia College takes in teaming with our school district and the Chehalis Foundation to increase the opportunities of success for our WFWS students moving to Centralia College. Don't worry, I won't list them all here tonight. I just say thank you to you all by giving this award of excellence to Dr. Moorbacher for your leadership and the work of your great team in building greater opportunities for success of our WFWS Bearcats. Thank you. Thank you very much to the board. Thank you to all of our partners here at Chehalis School District and WFWS High School. Thank you particularly to Carrie Chapek for all of the great work that you do. Thank you to Oscar Escalante, our retention specialist, Darcel Scott, Director of Student Success and Retention Programs, and Rob Cox, Vice President of Student Services, who do much of the work for this project. The mission of Centralia College is to stay committed to student success, academic excellence, and supporting our community. This partnership allows us to do all three of those things. Graduates, how many of you have already attended Centralia College? Look at that. How many of you are attending Centralia College in the fall? We can't wait to see you. We'll be there in person for you in the fall, and we're looking forward to working with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. WFWS High School has a very special tradition. Each year, the teachers honor an outstanding young man and woman in the graduating class. The Faculty Achievement Award is based on scholarship, citizenship, leadership, and personal growth over 4 years of high school. These awards will be a surprise to the students who receive them tonight. And I'd like to bring up Katie Liskey and Allison Clinton to give these awards. Please join.
Hi, everybody. I get to go first. So yes, the Faculty Achievement Award is one of the few honors that does receive input from all of the staff at WFWS High School. And though many things were really strange and different this year, I think both recipients were people who took advantage of every second they had and really pursued knowledge, relationships, growth, and excellence at all turns. The person I get to speak about is someone I actually heard about it for a lot of years, but this was the first chance we had to work together. And many words could be used to describe this person, but the ones that stood out the most to me are kind and curious. In my AP Calculus class, we write weekly goals, and it's really good practice if students take it seriously. And it can help me be on the same page with everyone as far as what you're hoping to accomplish and if you're struggling. And this student's goals rarely lingered on their academic hopes, but rather focused on how they would interact with their peers. One of the first ones I remember reading this year was simply to be helpful to my classmates. And they would consistently go out of their way to make sure people in their class were receiving support. We had a discussion about how to be the right kind of helpful and truly help others improve, and they involved and grew. And they took a tutoring job briefly this year, and they sat down with me just to make sure that they understood the best methods and tools to help people who struggle with math learn, and to have the perspective to step back and realize others would probably learn different from them was a huge sign of maturity. This student even went out of their way to be insistent to me this year. One day we were learning this really tough topic that was very three-dimensional and hard to describe, and I'd drawn this kind of terrible drawing on the board, and they pulled out their computer and kind of went into their own world, and I went, you know what, I'm gonna let that happen. And when class ended, they pulled up this three-dimensional model of what I'd been describing that they'd created. And they said, hey, I think this would be really helpful for you. And I said, yeah, it is. And they said, I'd love to come in on a Wednesday and show you how to do this so you can do it for years to come. It's something that I know that I will carry forward in my teaching career. This student would be quick to admit math wasn't always their favorite. And in their younger years, they felt it was a class where you memorized a bunch of stuff and it didn't all quite fit together. And they say it came to life was the day that they asked their teacher a question and the teacher wasn't able to answer it. And as any good teacher would do, they said, how about we both look it up online and we'll see what we find. And they both did that, and they both found an answer that they didn't quite understand because it was advanced calculus and the student was in second or third grade. So they moved on. But this student never quite let that go. They continued to ask questions their teachers didn't know the answers to and pursue understanding those answers, even if they were years beyond their level of education. Even this year, they regularly brought me subjects that I had to say, I don't know, let's look it up online and see what we find. And sometimes we did, we found great things, and sometimes we didn't. Just last week, we had a free day, and we'd finished our AP exams. People were playing Mario Kart, eating cookies, doing all sorts of fun stuff. And this student instead was pursuing an alternative proof of the arc-length formula, an advanced calculus topic on the backboard, while everyone else was off doing their own thing. And it really reminded me of the days when my professors described how they theorized large mathematical ideas in pursuit of their PhDs. He's the epitome of an academic who is unafraid to ask big questions and seek endless answers. And I know this not to be true just in my class, but in all of his classes. He also built a wind tunnel in his garage this year just for a little fun for advanced physics, because that's, I know, what we all do with our free time. So pretty awesome. What I've gotten to share here today, I know just scratches the surface of who this young man is and what makes him special. He's also an Eagle Scout, a most spirited band member, a strong tennis athlete, and has amassed over 300 hours of community service. He's well known and loved by many. I hope he continues to pursue hard questions and hard answers, carry curiosity in his sleeves, and never let go of the kindness that makes him so remarkable. Jacob Blumenthal, come on up. Your awards are down. Yep.
All right. Hi, class of 2021. I'm very excited for you guys and only just a little bit nervous to speak in front of everyone. I'm just really proud of all of you, just how everyone is here. So congratulations to start off. My name is Allison Clinton. I'm a career and technical education teacher here at WS West. I am also a WS West alum. So this is really exciting that you guys are outside this year. It's super fun. I'm honored today to be able to give the Female Faculty Achievement Award out. I first met this student her freshman year in photography class. She very quickly was kind of a natural talent. She had a natural talent for shooting, kind of a quiet demeanor to her, but you could tell right off the bat she picked everything up really quickly. Before I knew it, she was turning in extremely high quality work and challenging herself outside of class. She would come up with ideas of what she wanted to shoot and then go buy props for it and then make her own photo shoots and all these things. And as a 14, 15-year-old freshman, that was kind of unusual to do. And so she kept kind of pushing herself and figuring it out. She just kind of had an internal like motor drive to just want to do better. And when she wanted to figure something out and she didn't quite know, she would do the due diligence and research and trial and error until she got it right. Over the next few years, I was lucky enough to have this young lady every single semester of her high school, either in photography or photojournalism. As a sophomore, she's showing Skills USA and made it to state in photography. She was able to join a group that traveled to Kentucky for nationals. Her junior year, she decided to push herself to do something new and decided to compete in pin design, something as an advisor I knew nothing about. But again, she just decided to do it, figured it out, researched it, figured out how she made that work, and then continued to do so well, and she's placed third in state. And here's the thing. In my area, in my art world, she excelled, and I had no idea how much she was excelling in the other parts of the school, because she's humble and she doesn't really tell you, So just to rattle off a few of her accomplishments, she's taken all AP classes here at WF including college in the classroom. She has been heavily involved in dance and ballet since she was a child. She's a 4.0 and your valedictorian. She excels not only in the arts, but also in the sciences. Last year, and this is exciting, I think, last year, her and her friend Ava started their own business, an Etsy shop, and make very cute earrings that I'm showing off today. Just to kind of add to things, she just, like I said, figures it out and figures out what she wants to do. I was speaking with our Mrs. Neal, our molecular genetics instructor or teacher, to find out the science part of Abby. Like, what does she do? It's a little over my head, molecular genetics. But as we started talking and I was wanting all this science information, the two of us just really started to talk together about how she's self-driven, she's humble, she's very, very sweet and kind, she's quiet, doesn't kind of want that spotlight, but she's always positive. She never complains. Always eager to learn, and just one of those wonderful students that you love to have in your class. As Ms. Lipsky already shared, Faculty Achievement Award is based on citizenship, scholarship, leadership, activities, growth. It is a really cool thing and a neat tradition. And myself and our faculty think that Abby Kay is a wonderful example of that. Congratulations.
All right. Now the moment we've been waiting for, seniors. A couple things. Just for the audience tonight. As students are recognized and cross the podium to receive their diplomas, please help each student, his or her family, enjoy the moment of graduation as the names are called. And at this time, I'm really excited to invite Dr. Christine Maloney up to certify your diplomas.
Bearcats, this is your moment. It is with pride and by the legal authority vested in me by the state of Washington that I hereby certify to the Board of Directors that the students receiving their diplomas this evening have completed the graduation requirements of Washington State and the Chehalis School District and are, therefore, entitled to receive their diplomas with all the rights and privileges therein conveyed. Congratulations, graduates. Please prepare to receive your diplomas. Would Mr. Rob Sandy please come to the podium to read our graduates' names?
Lori Ann Christian. Abigail Marie Rasmussen. Tristan M. Schoonover. Bailey Miller. Cassie Schilter. Madison Trinity Yonke. Wade Jarrett Romine. Risma Ray Sanchez. Rome Zuccotti. Sierra Lee Keevy. Darren David Gray. Annabelle Nicole Lopez. Carlos A. Hernandez. Leslie S. Molina Gomez. Britt Lusk. Wow. Payani T. Henry. Drew Kaylin Reynolds. Tizaton. N.K. Zilstra. Cameron Whistler. Benjamin Wade Grosjean. Colby R. Phipps. Zachary Allen Newt. Jacob Axel Bloomdahl. Abigail K. Daniel Paul Hawkins. Allison Grace Dixon. Chloe R. Heron. Brianna Elizabeth Powell. Emma Grace Adams. Ellie Denise Dixon. Lucas David Wickert. Julia Comiskey. Anthony Luis Mendez Leal. Alexa Martin. Alexander Norquist. Catalina Torres. Macy Lane Gehring. Catherine Sheridan. Jacob C. Peterson. Tanner M. Vaughn. Waylon E. Deskin. Lauren Torno. TJ Porter Miles, Chelsea Jean Keith, Jared Evans Daly, Jotham DM Diggers, Bryce E. Loffenberg, Kenzie Holcomb, Jacob Douglas, Madison Ann Menke, Ryan Hurdy, Maxwell Taylor, Jonathan Capco, Kane R. Parker, Aram Joseph Matagi, Alexa Renee Dupre, Cameron Trace Bostwick, Gracie Erickson, Matthews and Derek, Malia Leanne Lockwood, Grayson T. Hilkemeyer, Isabella M. Landers, Julia Isabella Capon, Grace Ann Sells, Anatilis Herrera, Lainey Ruiz, Jairo Lima Perez, Mia Mercado, Kiera Clark, Lila Michelle Foley, Brian Lee, Kaylee Scarlett Colburn, Maria Davis, Emily Lynn Dickinson, Aiden Roy Ponya, Nicholas Locke, Cameron Fritz, Alicia Damiana 3D, Colin D. Clevenger, Araceli Janelle Kozar, Annabelle Louise Bates, Jasmine Rose Luttrell, Christian Iverson, Joel Johnson, Brian David Bach, Thomas J. Mullins, Lily Laureen Goff. Jesse Jane Ferguson. Ian Sayers. Yesenia Isabel Hernandez. Jonathan R. Dupree. Calvin Coronel. Gracie Combs. Savannah Lopez. Keegan Brooks. Jasper Bartlett. Jaden Ray Souders. Brady Harris. Connor Russell. Madison M. Casey. Gannon D. Sokup. Emily Combs. Trey M. Lyon. Hope Brianne Thomas. Andrew Stafford. Kelly Rose Robertson. Ethan Etter. Jaylene Etobic Fernandez Cervantes. Miley Elizabeth Iverson. Britton Noel Schobloom. Isabel Elena Santiago. Shaylin Jose Blankenship. Jacob Krupp. Brooke Jean Rice. Justin R. Hilliker. Sophia Guadalupe Arceo. J.M. Caird. Tiana M. Jeffries. Lawson Goldsby. Stephanie Joy Drummond. Cassidy Noel Lakey. Lainey Mackenzie Barker. Jasmine Elicia Schneider. Madison Knowles. Bo McPherson. Bryson A. Swinehart. Conrad D. Duncan. Katie Marie Pearson. Colby N. or Colby L. Hansen. Hayden Reese Cave. Ethan Olson. Corbin J. Gish. Aiden Borseth. Elijah A. Pruitt Henderson. Jackson Bradley. Jessica Christian Smallwood. Christian Snyder. Connor J. Delgado. Kaylee S. Emmerich. Lindsay May Miles. Jacob S. Meckel. Alicia F. Anderson. Justin Allen Cleveland. Shelby L. Johnson. Eliana Marie Yoder. Kennedy Elizabeth Grace Miller. Owen T. Longabaugh. McKenna Klovedal. Blair M. Cunningham. Alexis Janet Roberts. Garrett Charles Jennings. Mason Titus White. Braden T. Vian. Maria Guadalupe R. Jimenez Bradwich. Evan Dean Moon. Mackenzie Rochelle Glaze. Bryson R. Boyd. Annalise Christina Werner. Jessica L. Laughlin. Alyssa Ann Rudolph. Logan R. Cole. Whitney R. Lottie. Carter T. McCoy. Gabriel R. Cuestas. Cade A. M. Haller. Yolanda Luque Garcia. Julia Leanne Hansen. Samantha T. Pennypacker. Aaliyah May Wright. Arlie James Boggs. Chase A. Sanchez. Brad L. Olson. Isaac Duane Morris. Theodore A. Holmes. Jack Andrew Cosser. Logan Stidham, Anna Vanderploem, and Natalia N. Garcia Engel.
Congratulations, Bearcats and families. Following the ceremony tonight, the graduates will be walking out of the stadium. So please allow them to make it all the way out and then before leaving your seat. And now it's time to bring up our class president, Darren Gray.
You want to do it? Okay. All right. Hold up real quick. Hold up. All right, howdy. Some of you may know me as Big Arm, Pepsi Boy, or Little Gray. But yes, I am the last Gray to graduate. Well, besides my little sister, but we can move on from that. All right. So, as your class president, I will help us put the tassels together in a moment. But I wanted to say a few words before we did that. Hold up. Okay. I told my freshman self I'd get up here and I'd say a few words, okay? I said I'd keep it short and funny. It's ironic because my 5'2" self is already short and somewhat funny. Okay, I encourage you all to go out there and find something you love and are passionate about. Through this love, you will find happiness, and you'll have these rough times to get to this happiness, but in doing so, you always come out better in the end. Okay. I have a saying that I like to usually say that there's always a little ray through the rain, and I think we figured that out today. All right, it has been one heck of a ride with all you. Every one of you is my friend, and I want you to cherish these times that we've had together and look forward to the future. But don't forget about the here and now. That's why we call the present the present. All right, please rise. You want to do the fight song? That's it. Okay, let's. Right. Sit. Go. All right, you guys can put the tassels now. Pop that confetti!
Woo!